These hymenopteran, zombie, locust ant, lemming things are not my xenomorph. This isn't my xenomorph. This isn't my xenomorph. This isn't my xenomorph. This is. And most of all, this is my xenomorph. While most of these sequences playing now were not included in the final cut, they really reflect the xenomorph as it should have been depicted throughout the sequels. Not like an insect or other predatory animal at all. This was probably the main thing that made Alien different from every other monster movie to me. When I first saw these images online, I literally leaped out of my seat. This is how the xenomorph always appeared to me in my dreams. Creepy, sensual, hedonistic, bizarre. Realizing they actually shot those scenes with that mood in mind made me feel more vindicated than I have felt in my life. I can't see how this sexual licentiousness was not endowed to them by their creators. Now, of course, by creators, I mean in the first instance H.R. Giger himself, but I also mean it in a science fiction sense. Where did these creatures come from? They can't just be animals. To the xenomorphs, stalking a victim is voyeurism. Violating them is foreplay, and there's an orgasm in every perfect slaying. The xenomorph I'm terrified of isn't hungry. It isn't hateful. It isn't lashing out at us in fear. It's calculating. It's cunning. It has every bit of our intelligence and breadth of vision. But it is a psychopath, a stalker. It was born from us, and it wants to violate us, every single one of us, until we are all gone. And it isn't even interested in killing anything else. When I dream of the xenomorph, it isn't charging at me like in Aliens. It's always stalking me, watching me. It's somewhere out there, in the warehouse I'm walking through, in the office building where I work, in my car, under the seats. I can feel it nearby, but I can rarely see it. Yet, I know it's after me. It isn't a crazed beast or an icy, mindless killing machine. The xenomorph is evil. It's a living explosion of passion and lust, not just mindless malevolence. Giger's art shows us the place where the soulless technological dystopia we are slowly sinking into as a society comes full circle into the carnal animal needs that we created all of these contraptions to help us escape. Instead of transforming us triumphantly into purely rational beings in a purely rational society, the soullessness of our technology has been steadily sapping away our conscience, our remorse, and our delusions of morality. We can feel it, generation by generation, in this postmodern age. We are entrapping ourselves in a slough of pleasure-seeking depravity, of purposelessness and hedonism, and social disintegration. This is the reason why the psychosexual imagery is so appropriate for the xenomorph. The xenomorphs embrace their prey drive the way a sadistic sex addict might embrace his selfish lusts. These are insatiable creatures. They rip into their victims with abandon. Thus again, the rape imagery. They are incapable of empathy because they are consumed by nothing but lust. We see this in the sexual ecstasy of Giger's art. What kind of a creature is it that basically is a walking penis and wants to murder fuck everything it lusts? Yes, once you see this, you just can't unsee it. This isn't a mindless creature that's robotically programmed to reproduce like spiders or mosquitoes or locusts or wasps. This is a wanton thing, a lecherous thing, because in its soul, Xenomorphs are sentient, just like us. It's a very human thing. The Xenomorph doesn't merely want us dead. It wants to get its hands, its tail, its mouth wet with our blood. It craves the taste of us, the feel of us, the act of ripping into us and delighting in our screams. It doesn't see our bodies as food for its offspring. It can see that we're people, living, feeling, thinking beings with every right to exist. And this is the very thing about us that triggers its sadism. It wants to violate us, to transgress our boundaries. It anticipates the orgiastic enjoyment it will derive from our terror as it corners us. It's in no rush. It's foreplay. And, of course, what it longs for most is the pleasure it will feel while it is raping us literally to death as its final orgasmic payoff.